Dear students, very good morning to all of you. This is Durgesh Kumar Pandey, your history teacher. Students, in my earlier class, I had discussed about the emergence of Magad Empire. Students, now today I am going to discuss with you all about the Mauryan Empire. In my earlier class, I had discussed about the Haryak dynasty, Shishunag dynasty and Nand dynasty. The last ruler of Nand dynasty was Ghananand, who was killed by Chandragupta Maurya with the help of Chanakya. So students, after killing Ghananand, Chandragupta Maurya founded Mauryan Empire in 322 BC, and the Mauryan dynasty has going to be declined near about 185 BCE. Students, first we will discuss about the sources through which we get information about the Mauryan Empire. The sources are, there are two kinds of sources that we have. First, literature, and second, archaeological. Through these sources, we get information about the Mauryan Empire. If we will discuss about the literature sources, what are the literature like? First is Arthashastra. Arthashastra, the writer of Arthashastra was Kautilya, Chanakya or Vishnugupta. The name Arthashastra written by Chanakya. Chanakya have two names also. First is Vishnugupta and second is Kautilya. In Arthashastra, Chanakya discuss about the administration of Mauryan Empire. The second literature source that we have, that is Indica. Indica written by the Megasthenes. Second, next that we have Puran. There are 18 Purans. That we have. How many Purans are there? There are 18 Purans. After that, Mudra Rakshas. Mudra Rakshas written by the Visakha Dutt. Visakha Dutt has been written the Mudra Rakshas. Mudra Rakshas जो है विशाखा दत्त के द्वारा लिखी गई है. After that, Mudra Rakshas, Bauddha and Jain text. Last, Buddha or Jain text. Through the Buddha and Jain text, we get information about the Mauryan Empire. The Buddha and Jain text, we get information about the Mauryan Empire. So students, these are the some literature sources through which we get information about the Mauryan Empire. Now we will discuss about the archaeological sources. What kind of archaeological sources through which we get information about the Mauryan Empire. So students, the first source is inscriptions by Ashoka. inscriptions by inscriptions of Ashoka. Through the inscriptions of Ashoka, we get information about the Mauryan dynasty. Second one, architecture. Architecture. Through the different kinds of architecture, we get information about the Mauryan Empire. Next, stupa. Stupa like Sanchi Stupa. Sanchi Stupa is in Madhya Pradesh, which is founded by the Ashoka. Next, after that is Mridbhand. Through the Mridbhand, we get information about the Mauryan Empire. Mridbhand means होता है मिट्टी के बर्तन, the pot which made by the clay. That kind of pots known as Mridbhand. Is it clear, students? After that is Junagadh inscription. Junagadh inscription. Students, these are the sources through which we get information about the Mauryan Empire. After getting, these are the texts and these are the archaeological structures through which we get information about the Mauryan dynasty. Three rulers are very important in Mauryan dynasty, basically. First is Chandragupta Maurya, second Bindusar, and third is Ashoka. The last ruler of Mauryan Empire was Brihadratha. So students, now we will discuss about the rulers of Mauryan dynasty. So from the beginning, the first ruler of Maurya dynasty was Chandragupta Maurya. Chandragupta Maurya. Chandragupta Maurya ruled from the 322 BC to 298 BC. He ruled over 322 BC to 298 BC. Somewhere there is about 321 BC to 297 BC. Somewhere 321 BC to 298 BC. But there is always an exception is everywhere. But most reliable sources, that is 322 BC to 298 BC. Chandragupta Maurya ascended the throne of Magad and made his capital Pataliputra. पाटलिपुत्र को चंद्रगुप्त मौर्य ने अपनी राजधानी बनाई. After ascending his throne, he made the capital Pataliputra of Magad dynasty. Through the Jain text, we get information about the Chandragupta, we get information through Jan text. Students, because in his last days, Chandragupta adopted Jain religion. चंद्रगुप्त मौर्य ने अपने जीवन के अंतिम वर्षों में इसने जैन धर्म को स्वीकार कर लिया था। ही गेट एजुकेशन, इसने दीक्षा ली। इसने किससे दीक्षा ली? ही gets diksha by भद्रबाहु, जैन तीर्थंकर भद्रबाहु से इसने दीक्षा ली। किसकी? जैन धर्म की। जैन धर्म की दीक्षा इसने किससे ली? भद्रबाहु से। If we will talk about the Mauryans ruler, Buddha and Jain text, also known as, according to the Buddhist and Jain text, according to Buddha and Jain text, we get information they belongs as a caste by क्षत्रिय। ये जाति से क्षत्रिय थे। We get information by the Buddha and Jain text, but Puran tells us, Mudra Rakshas tells us that they were Sudra. According to Mudra Rakshas, and Purans, Mauryan were Sudras. Mauryan were Sudra। अगर मुद्रा राक्षस और पुराण की माने तो ये लोग अपने जात से क्या थे? शूद्र थे। आप सभी लोगों को मैंने अर्लियर फर्स्ट वीडियो में मैंने बताया था, जो सोसाइटी, द सोसाइटी हैज बीन डिवाइडेड इनटू द फोर वर्णास। फर्स्ट, हु according to the Varna system, a man ये जो मैन है इसको ब्रह्मा मान लिया जाए। अगर सृष्टि के जो रचना करने वाले हैं जिनको ब्रह्मा कहा गया, ब्रह्मा के अनुसार ब्राह्मणों ने जो कहा, जो उक्ति निकाली, वो ये थी कि जिनकी उत्पत्ति ब्रह्मा के मुख से हुई है उनको ब्राह्मण, ब्रह्मा की उत्पत्ति यानी जिनकी उत्पत्ति ब्रह्मा की भुजाओं से हुई उनको क्षत्रिय, जिनकी उत्पत्ति ब्रह्मा जी के पेट से हुई है वो वैश्य, और जिनकी उत्पत्ति ब्रह्मा जी के पैरों से हुई है उनको शूद्र की कैटेगरी में रखा गया था। तो थ्रू दीज सोर्सेस, थ्रू दीज वर्ण सिस्टम्स, The Bodh and Jain text that the Mauryans were Kshatriya, but Mudra, Rakshas and Purans tells about the Mauryans that they were Sudras. They were Sudras. Chandragupta Maurya, after establishing the Mauryan Empire, Chandragupta fought many battles. ऐसा बताया जाता है जस्टिन और प्लूटार्क, जस्टिन अकॉर्डिंग टू द जस्टिन एंड प्लूटार्क, अकॉर्डिंग टू जस्टिन and Plutarch, according to Justin and Plutarch, that in Mauryan army there are 6 lakh army, or 6 lakhs army that Mauryan have, 6 lakh army. जस्टिन और प्लूटार्क बताते हैं मौर्यन एम्पायर के बारे में कि मौर्य एम्पायर के पास केवल 6 लाख सेनाएं थी, 6 लाख सेनाएं थी, और इन 6 लाख सेनाओं से इन्होंने पूरे नॉर्दर्न इंडिया को जीत लिया था. जस्टिन एंड प्लूटार्क. इन हिज लास्ट डेज चंद्रगुप्त मौर्य, इन हिज लास्ट डेज Chandragupta Maurya taken Samadhi in Shravanbelgola, in श्रवणबेलगोला इन कर्नाटक. अब इनके समाधि लेने से पता चलता है कि दक्षिण भारत में भी मौर्यन डायनेस्टी की पहुंच थी, मौर्य डायनेस्टी पूरा स्प्रेड आउट थी. ओके स्टूडेंट्स, वी विल डिस्कस नेक्स्ट रूलर्स आफ्टर द चंद्रगुप्त, दैट इज बिंदुसार. Bindusar is also known as Amitraghat. Bindusar is also known as Amitraghat. Why, students, he known as Amitraghat? Because he didn't show any kind of sympathy towards his enemy. Next ruler was Bindusar. Bindusara was the second ruler of Mauryan dynasty. He ruled over near about 298 BC to 273 BC. BCE. Bindusar. He also known as Amitraghat. Destroyer of his enemy. अपने शत्रुओं का नाश करने वाला. He didn't show any kinds of sympathy towards his enemy. उनको रौद डालता था. There were two attacks, two kinds of mutiny held in his regions, in Gandhar, तक्षशिला में 2 प्रकार की इसके शासन पीरियड में in his reign there is a mutiny held in तक्षशिला, तक्षशिला, and he sent his son Susim to demolish it. Demolish it, but he can't succeed. But he couldn't succeed. Couldn't succeed. First, he sent his son Susim to demolish the mutiny in Takshashila. इसने सुसीम को भेजा कि वो विद्रोह को जाके दबाए, बट ये सफल नहीं हुआ। फिर उसके बाद देन ही सेंड अशोक, and Ashok held all these situations in Takshashila very simply. बहुत ही आसानी से इसने वहां के विद्रोह को दबा दिया। The people thinks that he is able to become the king. He is able to become the king after the बिंदुसार। बिंदुसार के बाद अगर कोई राजा बनने के लायक है तो वो अशोक है। Now we will discuss about the Ashok. Now we will discuss about the Ashok. The reign period of Ashok was near about from the 269 BC to 232 BC. 269 BC to 232 BC. The reign period of अशोक was. अगर आपने देखा कि बिंदुसार की जो डेथ हुई थी वो हुई थी 200, बिंदुसार जो अपनी गद्दी से गया था वो गया था 273। तो इन 4 सालों का जो गैप दिखता है इसमें ऐसा लोगों का मत है कि मगध की गद्दी के लिए मौर्य एम्पायर के जो और शासक थे उनमें बहुत ही गृह युद्ध हुआ और अशोक अपने 99 भाइयों को मार करके गद्दी पर बैठा। बट इस प्रकार के कोई एविडेंसेस मिलते नहीं है, ये लोकोक्ति या कहावत के रूप में बहुत फेमस है। बट when the Ashok ascended the throne in 269 BC, Ashok was most famous rulers of Mauryan dynasty. Through the in his inscription which found from the Maski and Gurjara we get information that his name Ashok inscripted over there, written over there. मास्की और गुर्जरा के अभिलेख से हमको अशोक के नाम का पता चलता है। फर्स्ट इन 1830 जेम्स प्रिंसेप the person who read the Brahmi and Kharoshti scripts which are written over the Ashoka's inscriptions. There is a name प्रियदर्शी, प्रियदर्शी एंड देवानाम प्रियदर्शी राजेन राजतः, देवानाम प्रियदर्शी राजेन राजतः। इसी प्रकार से प्रियदर्शी नाम अशोक के लिए वहां पर डिनोट हुआ था। इसमें लिखा गया था देवानाम प्रियदर्शी राजेन राजतः, राजतः कि देवों में और लोगों में सबसे प्रिय शासक अशोक यहां पर राज करता था। ओके स्टूडेंट्स, आफ्टर दैट द फेमस थिंग्स अबाउट द अशोक, द बैटल ऑफ कलिंग ड्यूरिंग द 261 BC, in the ninth years of his throne, अपने शासनकाल के 9वें वर्ष में he fought a famous battle, कलिंग, now in Odisha। कलिंग, यहां पर लगभग लाखों लोगों का नरसंहार हुआ, जिससे अशोक का जो हृदय परिवर्तन हुआ और अशोक ने बौद्ध धर्म की शिक्षा ली। बौद्ध धर्म की शिक्षा इसने उपगुप्त नामक एक बौद्ध भिक्षु से ली थी। उपगुप्त नामक एक बौद्ध भिक्षु से इसने बौद्ध धर्म की दीक्षा ली थी और इसने बौद्ध धर्म के प्रचार प्रसार के लिए फॉर द एक्सपेंशन ऑफ द बौद्ध रिलीजन्स he sent his son and his daughter to Sri Lanka. The name of his son was Mahendra and name of his daughter was Sanghamitra. He sent to spread the messages of Buddhas in a part of India. So students, now we will talk about the last ruler of Maurya dynasty, that is Brihadrath. Brihadrath was the last ruler of Maurya dynasty. He ruled near about 185 BC. He was killed by his own commander. The name of that commander was Pushyamitra Shunga. By the Pushyamitra Shunga, because he was not so able, not so strong, not so brave like Ashok, Bindusar or Chandragupta. So his commander killed him. The name of his commander was Pushyamitra Shunga. After killing Brihadrath, he established the next dynasty that is known as Shunga dynasty. Shunga dynasty was founded by the Pushyamitra Shunga. Okay, thank you students to be with me. I am going to end this class right here. Okay, thank you students.